As soon as my manager gets in, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice. And it's going to be an interesting day. For some context, I've been working here for about a month shy of 8 years. I'm the only person working in my department. Everything comes through and is done by me, and I'm fairly certain we have another location in a close-by city. I'm the only person in this company who can correctly do my job to the company's specifications. A few months ago, I sat my manager down and explained to him that I need a pay increase. I told him, after almost 8 years I'm making $1.25 more an hour than the day I got hired. I'm losing money staying here due to inflation. I have to move out of my apartment I've lived in for over half a decade because every year rent goes up and my pay doesn't. And I don't want to threaten. But if I'm not going to make more here, I need to find it somewhere else. He agreed with me that I should make more, and he's going to work on making that happen. I never doubted him. He's a good dude. We're a smallish family-owned business, and the owner is very tight with the purse strings. No pay increase so far, and a couple times he'd come up to me and say, "I'm still working on that thing we talked about." But you know how owner is. Yesterday I got a job offer. Same industry. Which I love. Higher pay and in a higher position. Yeah, I know it's still work and all, but progress. So today I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice. Sorry. I can't just ghost them for screwing me for years. It's not in my nature. And something tells me owner is all of a sudden going to find some money to give me in order to stay. Highly doubt I'll take him up on that offer. Sorry for the long post, and if anyone is interested I'll update on what happens next. Update. After a few hours, when my manager didn't show up, I found out he was at our other location for the first half of the day. So I sent him an email. He arrived just a little while ago and we talked. He said he hasn't mentioned to anyone yet because he wanted to talk to me first. He said all the right things. That he's sorry he couldn't get me a raise when I asked for it. He's trying to make some changes in the way the department is ran. He appreciates all the work I do and doesn't want to see me go. But he understands that bills have to be paid and you have to do what's right for you. And then asks the question, "I can't promise anything. But is there anything that can be done to get you to stay?" I told him that's up to owner. I didn't give specifics, but I said going to be making more than I currently do in the new job. Already has a path in place for me and advancement once I start. I mentioned all the things. Back pay, regular raises, call increases, PTO, sick time, all the things. And then said, "I've done all I can do. If someone wants to make an offer, I'm open to hearing it." He said he'd pass the info along. I have no intentions of taking whatever it is I'm offered. I want to thank the commenters on that front. I was about 75% take new the job, 25% stay if they do better. But after all the great comments, unless they offer something completely insane, I'm out. We'll update again if something juicy happens after he passes the information along. Also, FWIWI just want to mention to some of the commenters. Not everyone has the same options. Not everyone has the type of job that involves contracts or the type of work that you can just consult a former employer while still trying to work your new job. Some people don't work exclusively behind a desk and in front of a computer. That is all. Congrats and good luck at the new job. It just bakes my brain how resistant the owner class is to the changing dynamic of the workplace. And how little regard they have for good people working for them. Owners, landlords, and corporate execs will never voluntarily do the right thing. Never trust a counteroffer from someone who hasn't been negotiating in good faith up until that point. Don't take a counter. If they valued you at that, they would have paid that. If they get pissy when you turn in your notice, there is no reason to stay. I'm acting like a responsible adult here and respecting the time I've spent here. If you can't, then here are my keys and laptop. Good luck. And good luck to you. Do not take the counteroffer. You gave them plenty of opportunity to make this right and they failed. If you turn down the new offer, your current employer might give you the raise they promised, but you'll have a target on your back. Best to move on. Just move on. They didn't value you before and they will despise you after. I'm eagerly awaiting this update. To reiterate what many others have told you, never accept a counteroffer. And this advice goes to everyone out there. Never do it. When your manager tries to offer a pay rise, you should respond with, "Sorry, but I'm going to take the other offer." As you know how owner is. Never take a counteroffer. Nothing will ever be the same. And they knew your real worth yesterday, too. Congrats on the new position. A word of advice from someone with some time in the workforce. Never take the counteroffer. You're not going to be valued. You're only going to be put on the clock till they can replace you. You gave them an opportunity and they did not come through. You found a better position and a new opportunity. For 8 years of service, you are giving them the courtesy of 2 weeks. You owe them nothing more. Congrats on the better job. Congratulations on the new job and yes, very interested to see an update later on. Smile. Don't take the counteroffer, but here's the thing. Don't do anything extra for the next 2 weeks. Do your job, but don't put in overtime, etc. Take it easy. And if the attitude changes towards you, which often it does, and they go hostile, treat you nasty, or get snide, walk off the job. You have another one lined up. If anything, call them up and see if you can start early. You don't have to take abuse when you leave. Also, don't give them your phone number. And if they have your cell, either block them or change your hash. With someone that effed, they will be calling you a lot. Congrats and good luck. When the counteroffer comes, tell them to double your salary and include a golden parachute payment when you leave. If they happen to agree, say you actually want one more thing. A full, complete accounting of why you could not have received this money for the last 8 years. Names of people who decided it. Names of people who agreed. All of it out in the open. Do not let them guilt you into staying even with an attractive counteroffer. Time to spread your wings and fly. Say all the right things. Don't burn bridges, as in this case it doesn't seem to make sense to, and move on. Thank them and talk about how it's time to have a change of scenery after 8 years. Never take the bait. Don't take the found money. If doesn't deal with the years of back pay, no raises, and no coverage. Run. Don't walk away. If they get lippy, quit on the spot. Good luck. Never take counter-offers. If it took a gun to their heads to do anything, they're not worth it. I have one rule to share with you. Don't accept a counteroffer. It won't work out. They buy a little time to hire and train your replacement, and then you will be let go. Be on the lookout for, "You have been working so hard. We should probably get you an assistant. How does that sound?" Quote. In the meantime, you will be seen as a someone who can't be trusted, no longer a team player. $1.25 in 8 years? You have a high tolerance for being stepped on. It's time to go, and don't look back. And don't say anything during the exit interview except, "Thanks for the opportunity. It has been wonderful to work here." Sir, he's gonna leave. Here are his demands. Get that man a pizza party. That should keep him happy, expressionless.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.